Okay, that was enough. Hey guys, what's going on today? War Machine, Zach, what is up? And you guys are seeing this correct. We are in the International LT. This has been fully updated by Gallimum. Now, right now, this truck is not released, but I do have access to it. It is releasing this Friday on the SCS forums. The model section of the SCS forums for trucks is linked down below in the video description. Now, we are running a Cummins underneath here just for the sound basically, but before we get going with our load, I'm going to go through and get some of the options on here so you guys can see exactly what we're going to be dealing with. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to hop to the vehicle browser. Oh, and one thing, when you guys go to buy the truck, you're going to need to go into the mod dealer. It will not be listed in any other dealer besides the mod dealer. Alright, so let's get into the vehicle browser here. Let's get the LT. Now we've got 5 different cabs. We got a day cab, 53-inch flat top, 56-inch high-rise. The 73, which is actually looks more like a flat top, just 73, and then we've got the Skyrise, and we've got 6 different chassis going from, well, on this one. But if we go to the day cab, yep, we can definitely shorten everything up if we need to, and if you want to run a little bit extended, hey, there you go. So let's go ahead and put this back on the Skyrise, and we've got different engines right now. There is not a compatible international engine mod. So there is someone working on the A26. So that is currently included here in the mod. David, what's up? Great to see you. And then also we've got the Cummins X15s. So most you can get in the A26s is 475 horsepower. We are running this one right here, the 565 2050 on the torque. And depending on what transmission you want to run is going to be selected to the engine. So if we only go 400 here, you can do 10s, 13s, 12s, 16s, 18s, all your choice. We've got 4 different interiors. We've got the diamond with black cherry, which is the color of the skeets and the trim. We got additional gauges, and then also that exact same black cherry. So, and then we go into the paints. Not a whole lot in here, just your basic random colors going through. And this is one default skin that will come with it, which, to be honest with you, we're not going to do anything with that. And let's go ahead and put the freight yellow orange on, the freight orange. Got a whole bunch of options here. So we've got ground effects, that's right down here. And then we've got different side skirts, paint and plastic, all painted, paint and chrome. We do have the option for exhaust on the side or run in your grass burner. And then we've also got side flares here on the truck. What else do we got here? That's flags. And if you like to have chrome around, there's pretty much chrome on the wheel arches here. And we move to the front. You can put a eagle up if you wanted. Metal deflector, we're not running that. 3 different types of grills, plastic, paint, or chrome. And the same thing for the bars. And down here we got plastic, chrome, and paint. And bumpers, different bumpers here. We got plain old black, black and plastic, well, paint and black, all paint, and paint and chrome, which will fit very nicely in with these right here. Then if you like running fully chrome, hey, you got that too. And also 2 different bull bars here on the front that you can switch to. And we'll move to the mirrors, just your regular plastic, paint, and chrome. And sun visors, we've got your stock, which is right here. Then you've got 3 different options of the short visors, black, paint, and chrome. We've got a custom here, and then you can also add cabin lights there if you wanted. And then we do have a bigger chrome version. Steve, this truck is not released as of yet. It is being released on Friday. The link for that is down below in the video to the SCS forums. Alright, and we go here. We've got backup lights here we can put on each side if you want to, of course. And then if you want to do lowers for turn signals, you can do that too. Now, I don't run stuff like that, but that's just me. And then depending on what mod you have for your rims and whatnot, that's all going to be in there. And handles you cannot change, it's just the regular stock door handle. You cannot change this badge here either, so if you're going to be running an A26, you'll get the A26 on the door. Running a Cummins, you get the Cummins badge. If you like a little bit more chrome, boom, we can slap that right there on the door if you wanted to. And then there's flags here, that's for GTM trucks that I've got going on. Then we've got your beacons up on the top. Move around to the back. Now these cables are animated, they do not stay there, so that is one good thing. And we've got your regular mud flaps here without anything on them. And we've got 3 different flow belows. We've got paint and plastic, all paint and chrome. And we move to the interior. We've got just one option for the steering wheel that I am able to see, and that's just the standard wheel for right now. And then you've got your regular SCI Steering Creations pack if you want to run those. Then you got your front mirrors, all 3 options, plastic, mirror, and chrome. And that is from Sissel's accessory pack. So this is fully updated for Sissel's also. So if you want to throw a water bottle and whatnot, what else here? Say if we wanted to put a Sirius XM, you can go ahead and throw a Sirius up there. Alright, and the accessory add-on, of course, will be released along with the truck, in addition with the template itself. And let's see, that is roughly about it. And then we've got accessories here for everything included. If you want some additional lights, you can go ahead and add those. I really don't. And then if you want your windshield, your things that way, that is all there in addition. Alright, so that is pretty much the overview of the truck. Now let's hop into the one that we are running in today, and let's get her fired up. And the dash here, it is fully working. I'm going to zoom in on this so you guys can see. We've got speedometer, we've got your distance to empty, fuel economy, fuel itself, how many gallons, engine, that's going to be time in hours on the engine. Your driving trip, that's your odometer. Axle load, you are not able to move around with that, so that's always going to show 9649. And then nothing at all also. And we've got your odometer down there at the bottom, time in the upper right, temperature upper left. The drive, neutral, and reverse, that actually works for every single gear that we're going to be going through. And that don't matter if it's automatic or you're running a manual. And then you've got your 1L and there for your gear indicator. And pretty much, of course, the GPS is going to be working also. We're going to be going over here to Bushnell Farms. I went ahead and took out my real company mod for today. And let's go ahead and get loaded up and get moving.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Hey Junior, how's it going? Congratulations on graduation. And once again, that was just a quick overview of the truck. This will be releasing on Friday to the SCS forums. This is the Frank Peru International LT625, completely updated by Gallimum. If you guys recognize the name, he's got the Max CHU, he's done the Volvo, and even a T880.
You have arrived.
Alright, and this run is going to be taking us up to Burns, so let's go ahead and get our frozen food loaded. And this truck was actually leaked to the mod sites. Frank Peru still has not released this from his website, but the linked version was atrocious. I mean, it literally did not work. Hopefully sometime later this year, Steven. Hey, O'Shane, what's up? Great to see ya. Oh my goodness, I cannot back up today. And even though I do have the link for this, I'm sorry guys, I am not going to be sharing this. Basically, I'm not going to say it was done as a favor to me, but it pretty much was. So I definitely don't want to screw around with any of Galamim's trust, since I do have access to this. And it would be really helpful if I could actually back up a truck today. There we go. Alright, if you guys watch the D, N, and R, every time I'm going to shift, that's going to drop into neutral, go back into drive. But of course, that is happening because I am running pretty much always a manual transmission. If you are running an automatic, which I may switch to for a load or two, that will go ahead and stay on drive. So let's get a little bit of a straight here, and let's go ahead and shift into fifth. There you go, dropped into neutral and right back into drive. And we do have a Jake down there on the lower left hand side, so you are able to see when that is on. I have not yet, Shane. I'm going to go ahead and probably do that later on. Last evening was extremely busy, and then I've been at work all day today.
Turn left. Turn left.
And also one thing, I will be submitting bug reports, so the right turn signal that does not happen on, but here on the front, when your left turn signal is currently on, the driving lights actually flash unless I turn on the headlights. But yeah, that is a known bug to Galamim, and that will be getting fixed. Hey Martin, how's it going today? And so you guys do not get confused here on the dash. The fuel gauge is up above, the def gauge is in the mile per hour gauge. And remember, guys, since this was originally a Frank Peru model, they, without corrupting the truck itself, there will be some warnings that are going to be in your game log. Those are uncorrectable without ruining the truck itself.
Continue straight.
And no, if you guys are wondering, this truck is not in traffic. Well, AI traffic, that is. It's not in there. Hey, Gabriel, how's it going here? Great to see you. I've been doing awesome like a possum, actually. Not a whole lot has been going on, just extremely busy with streaming since Washington came out. I mean, I think you guys have had enough Washington for a little bit. People have been running it left and right, so I'm probably not going up into that state today. And also there on the door jamb, that looks a bit on the chrome side. We'll make sure that that gets fixed also. Definitely don't need to have that along the interior of the truck. You're referring to Juan Boxes Martin. And the Cummins engines do include a air horn like we just heard. If we move to an A26, you will basically just have your city horn, or otherwise this one. He has install instructions in his download, Martin. I suggest you give those a read. You're referring to real life, right? Right, Gabe? I do hope so.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Yeah, this is probably even better in real life than it is in a game. I do know, at least on the real truck, actually that little thing right there is what controls the dashboard on the real truck, but of course we don't have that option. And with the limitations of the game, of course, the dashboard computer is not going to have everything that the real truck will. Granted, of course, I do know some of those features you can actually have turned off.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Lucas, how's it going? Welcome back, David.
Turn left.
18 Gears, what is up? How's it going today? Hey, Lost the Spirit, how's it going? What's up, man? Doing awesome like a possum. If you guys are itching to get the truck, this Friday it will be released sometime on the SCS forums. So only a few more days to go. Right now it's basically in a beta test to get the last of the problems corrected.
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if running a Cummins in this is even an option, or if you're only able to get the A26. This Friday, the truck is being released the 21st. Sometime during the day, I don't have an exact time. That was a T680 yesterday, 18 Gears. The T680 is included in game. I just was running some mods with it, that's all. Yeah, this Friday you can get the truck Lost the Spirit, and the link is going to be, I've got a link in the video description. That will be to the ATS mod section for models, specifically the trucks subsection. Now, there's a thread already in there for a international LT fix. I don't know if the truck is going to be linked onto that, or if Gelmim is actually going to create a new thread. That I am not sure about. So that's why I only linked just the main model subsection for the trucks. Yeah, if things go well, definitely War Machine. We should be getting the Lone Star later this year. Possibly even the Cascadia 2018 from Freightliner. Uh-oh. We're crashing. Oh, how did I do that? We did not crash. Are you kidding me? And that is what happens when you try to take a corner too fast in an 18-wheeler. instead of 18-wheeler, we only had 9 on the ground. We were doing some bicycling, that's for sure. Welcome back, Zach. Yes, I did, War Machine. You know, did I mention when Washington released last week that I actually now was able to see deer in the game? I saw them going from Astoria up to Aberdeen, and there was even AI traffic in front of me, and I still saw them. It's like, did I just see that? Yep, I did. Oh, if I didn't have bad luck, War Machine, I wouldn't have any at all. Hey, LeVar, what is up today? Just the link down below, 18 Gears, just click on the show more if it's already not showing there for you, and just click the topmost link there. Yeah, I wish, but actually this is a mod. Frank Peru is the original mod creator. This has been updated by Gallimum, who has done quite a few of Frank's previous models. Now, don't get me wrong, you are still going to get some FPS drop with this, and it's just the nature of the beast.
Turn left. Turn left.
What I was using with that 18 Gears was the interior-exterior rework mod, along with a dashboard mod for the T680. And that's all that was really in that stream.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Vibroid Base, how's it going? Welcome to the stream from Mixer. You know, but who knows, we may actually get this truck from SCS the one day. It's hard to tell, to be honest with you. I don't have that mod activated, to be honest with you. Otherwise, I would have straight airlines. I just don't have it turned on, really. One day eventually we might, but it would probably be a lot easier for those who get FPS hit having a straight airline instead of the coils. And because we look at that, there's so much more to render there than an actual straight line. Dominique, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hey, thank you, LeVar. You want to drive the truck? It will be released on Friday. TX11, I really don't, it basically makes it easier for your computer to render graphics. That's probably not very technical, but to be honest with you, TX11 is not a graphical engine, but it helps your graphics card. The truck is being released this Friday, the 21st. Yep, on the SES forums. Now, this dashboard that was made, it's just going to be for this truck only. And actually, this truck turned into a community project with Piva doing the dashboard, another modder doing the A26 engines.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
And I did find out what is taking Truckers MP so long to get updated too. They are crashing on DX11 and they don't know why. Hey Javi, how's it going today?
Continue straight.
Doing awesome like a possum.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
Well, normally they don't mention anything what the developers are doing through any updates or any, but actually one of the Polish beta testers is the one who had posted something about literally everybody crashing on DX11 and they cannot figure it out. And DX9 was stable, it's just DX11 that was causing the issues. I mean, would I have any idea? None whatsoever. And basically the only bug that I have found so far is what I showed you guys earlier with the left turn signal. Everything else is working just fine. I don't think they would even ask SCS. I don't mean that's just my assumption. And what do you know, I cut it way too short that time. Alright, let's see, where should we go? That's basically going the exact same way I did yesterday. Let's not. Let's go to Elko instead. Alright, and one thing that I am going to do on this trip, and you guys are going to be very surprised, we're going to switch to an automatic. So in order for me to do that, all you need to do is into my controls, go to 8 shifter, set for real automatic. Boom. We're still going to be running in 18 speed here. But we're going to go ahead, put her into drive, release the parking brakes, and let's get going. Yeah, do not shoot me, guys, please, for running in automatic.
Turn right. Turn right. Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I have not ran in automatic ever since I got my Mega Shifter. Needless to say, I'm going to be stepping on the clutch, wondering why I'm and whatnot, just because it's plain old habit. Thank you, Zach. If you guys do have any questions, make sure you hop in the chat and go ahead and give them an ask, and I'll do my best to get them answered. That is if I know the answer, of course. We're in the International LT625 today, Kelly. This truck right now is not released. It will be released this Friday the 21st at the SES forum link listed in the video description. You switch channels there, Zach. And for those of you who are just joining in, that D, N, and R there on the left of the dashboard computer, those actually work. Yeah, you can still see all the chat that goes on over there, Zach, so that doesn't really make a difference. Now, even though we are out in the middle of nowhere, of course, we're not going to have any problem here. We're currently running 130 FPS. Zach, thanks so much for the host there on Mixer. Because War Machine, I am a dad myself. I may be divorced, but I do have a, well, soon-to-be 17-year-old son.
In 200 meters, turn right. Navigation resumed.
Whoops, we went a little bit too quickly around that corner.
Turn right. Navigation resumed.
Yeah, the only downside to running in automatic right now is that we're currently in an 18 speed, which, way too much shifting.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Well, I really don't talk about my real life a whole lot, LeVar, so no big deal. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go ahead and switch back to an 8-shifter, because that is starting to get annoying. And even on my shift set, D, N, and R will all work too.
Turn left.
Oh, his birthday's in August. He's got a couple of months to go still. Yeah, he's going to graduate high school when he's 17. Go figure. It's just the way that where his birthday lands. His birthday's about a week before school actually starts. So he's going to be 17 when he graduates. And then pretty much... not gonna say it's a bad thing, but yeah. And if I can actually remember how to shift a truck, that would be a miracle. Yeah, my son's birthday is 2 days after yours, War Machine, and 9 days before yours, Zach. He was born on the 20th. And I sound like I'm 25, but I'm not quite double that as of yet, but I am definitely in my mid-40s. Hey, Fluffy, how's it going today? I appreciate that. You know, the funny part, people call me ma'am at work because, yeah, a lot of people, I don't know why they think I sound like a girl. Do I sound like a girl? I don't think so. Of course, you gotta slow down. Won't even go speeding through a town. How dare ya? Deep voice? Hell no, I don't got a deep voice. Trucker Mark, this is actually a Gallimum edit of the LT, which is going to be released this Friday. Yeah, I just got access to it today, actually, so there's a couple of things that still need to be fixed, but otherwise the truck is pretty much ready to go. So yes, this is working on DX11. Since 135 dropped, I've basically been playing on DX11. We'll have full Sissel Megapack accessory compatibility upon release. Also, the template will be released along with the truck. SCS forums. Yep, and car, you better stop because I'm not. Just give me room or I'm gonna go around you. Oh, good enough. I was not sitting behind that guy going up at this. No way. Yeah, it seemed like that's one thing that happened in 1.35 is trucks, some of them are actually going slower up the grades now. And Zach is 12 from what I saw. But, he's 13. Yeah, because otherwise you can't have an account. Pretty much off-key, you need to be 13 to do just about any kind of an account these days. Alright, where should we go from Elko? I'm not going back up to Washington, but I will be game to go just about anywhere else. And if I could actually drive and keep it between the lines, that would be even better. Now, if I ever went back to a driving truck, this is a truck I would want to drive. Don't ask me why, but I would. You know what, Internationals, you know what one of their nicknames are, right? And I don't mean this in a detrimental or a bad way, but if anyone can mention, it's actually the numbers being thrown around in chat right now, but it's International, a 13-letter bleep spreader. And the reason for that is International is not just Class 8 trucks, they are very big into farming. I could be going off and cussing and things like that, guys. I mean, I want to keep my streams quote-unquote family-friendly. I mean, I may let something slip every now and then, but it's not going to be dropping the F-bomb every other word like some people tend to do. Yes, they are off-key. International is owned by Navistar, and Freightliner is owned by Daimler North America. Pretty much I'm going to say it's confirmed, even though it's highly rumored, that in Reading, when they mentioned a truck dealership, that is going to be a Freightliner shop. Where the International dealerships are going to be at, I have no idea. And this grade going out of Winnemucca, going up to the tunnel here, it is a royal pain in the butt.
Continue straight.
If you guys are wondering why the truck is struggling, I've got 2050 on the torque, but unless you get a run for things, yeah, you're not going to be overly jumping up and grabbing gears and going. And the white halos around objects, that never happened before. I think I know what's causing it. I dropped my scaling from 400% down to 200 to try to gain myself some more FPS. Not so much that I need it, it's just more for the smoothness of the gameplay, at least on my side. And ever since I did that, I've got like a white halo around some objects in game. So, and I think I know what's causing it, but I need to double check here. Now, did you deactivate mods, Martin, or did you start a new profile? And I'm not sure if everybody knows, I'm not sure how many were in here yesterday, I believe I mentioned it, and even last week, that all 7 manufacturers, truck manufacturers here in America have been licensed. So what specific trucks we're going to be getting, I'm not able to confirm. I mean, I can take a good old wild guess that Mac is going to be the Anthem. Western Star, I'm thinking probably either the 4900 or the 5700.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left.
Yeah, deactivating mods doesn't always work, Martin.
Turn left.
Especially if you didn't sell off any trailers that may be attached to those mods. That could be why you are crashing. I do recommend starting a completely brand new profile.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, I dealt with that with rock in the 80s also, Zach, so it's been going on forever. Hey, look at this. We get the tiny little eddies here. Hey, we don't have to back in next to the building. I'll take that any day of the week. You might want to go forward first, Coda.
Navigation resumed.
Oh, I could believe that, Zach. I know what's only there would have been used packagings and things like that. So let's see what else do we've got here in Elko. And I'm looking for something like Vegas or Kingman. If we need to take an external contract, I don't mind doing that at all. Hey, what do you know, right here, hour and 49 minutes to complete. We'll take the longer one. More used packagings to Las Vegas. Go figure. If you start a new profile, does it still happen, Martin? I always hate pulling out of those eddies. The entrances are so tight to get in and out of, it's ridiculous.
Turn right.
Hey Jake, how's it going today? Yeah, the thing is, if you've ever had mods activated in a profile, there's always going to be traces of mods in there. So whenever you start crashing, it's always best to start a brand new, never been modded profile for testing to figure out if it's a mod doing it or if it's the game. And once again, we are in the International LT625 today. Will be released on Friday. This is a Frank Peru model. that has been updated by Gallimum, and the release will happen Friday on the SCS forums.
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
Welcome back, Zach. Switch channels again, I see. That was 2 AI that just went right through a red light. Well, holy moly, you don't know if you're coming or going. Yeah, that's mostly started happening since 1.35, even in betas when it first happened, and people noticed it around San Francisco. Holy moly, we got the bypass? No way. Did you look in the game log to find out why you're crashing, Martin? And hopefully later this year we'll be able to run Interstate 80 all the way through Nevada here and hopping into Utah.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right. Turn right.
You know, to be honest, Zach, I am not that much of a car guy. Hey, Sleepy Gamer, what's up today? Hey, Flyman, what's up today? Not really, but the only news that I have is the truck that I'm currently driving today. International LT. And no, this is not an SCS truck, this is a mod truck. Yeah, that 32 there, Martin, that links more than likely to a trailer. And are you absolutely positive you sold off every single trailer before you removed any trailer mods? And originally this model was done by Frank Peru. It got leaked onto mod websites, and the truck was an absolute mess, so it still does throw some errors, specifically around a baked model. You know, you really can't do much with those and keep the integrity of the truck, but it is a trade-off. On my system in the cities, I've been averaging upper 60s to low 70s with this truck. Out here in the middle of nowhere, I'm actually maxing out my monitor. Yes, this will work with DX11. This truck will, as a matter of fact, be 135 only. I don't have it installed, actually, Martin, so I'm not able to tell you yes or no. I mean, I will use it, but right now I have it deactivated. And I will let you guys know, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but this truck is very soft suspension wise. So you may need to play around with your settings a little bit, specifically for this truck. And here we are stuck behind the lovely AI that won't even do 65. Can I get by this guy hopefully without any AI traffic coming at me? Probably not, but we're going for it anyway. How did I know? Oh, and we just lost all momentum because I had to do that right there.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Alright, that was 2 out of the way. That's pretty much all that I care about right now.
Turn right.
Sorry, Mr. Trooper. Guess I can't go back. Whoops. Yeah, that corner is extremely hard to see around. Have you started a completely new profile, Martin, without using one that you've already got? There's no limit really to the amount of profiles that you can have. And if you are just joining in the stream and wondering what is going on with Truckers MP, actually, this info got leaked out, actually, and they are getting updated for 1.35, but they are having a major problem with crashing when running on DX11. So that is what is taking so long. That might have something to do with it, Martin. If you are deactivating mods and not selling off the assets, that could be why you are crashing. Hey Brian, how's it going today? Whoa, could you get any closer, Mr. Bus there? I'm doing pretty good today, thanks for asking. Ghost, this is the International LT. If you look below in the video description, this was originally done by Frank Peru. He did not release it, but it got leaked onto mod websites, and Gelman has went ahead and got that updated. This truck will be released this Friday on the SCS forums. As of Friday, it will be for you guys. There's still some bugs that need to be fixed. I've only found a couple so far, but basically the truck was handed to me in order for some bug testing and for some streaming. Is there a certain part of the truck that you wanted to see? And right out here in the middle of nowhere, I'm currently running about 130 FPS. In the cities, I've been anywhere from upper 60s to around 80, depending on which city I've been in. And Las Vegas is notorious for taking a hit on people's PCs, so I'm currently on my way to Vegas to get a load delivered. And of course, being 135 compatible, this will run on DX11. The mod has basically been rebuilt.
Turn right. Turn right.
There is not one in the truck, Brian. Really, there's not a need for one either, because there, like we had in previous 18 Wheels of Steel games, there is no CB chatter that's going on in the game. Now, depending on what truck mods that you're running, there will be a CB in there, of course.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Alright, now you're gonna want to deactivate those mods, Martin, and you should be alright. No, imitate a Cadillac. Get out there and just slow down, why don't you? You idiot. Oh, gotta love some of the AI in the game. I don't think they know which way they're going, or if they want to turn left, right, or back right into you. Now with the dashboard computer that is included with the truck, was built specifically for this truck by Piva. We've got distance to empty mile-wise. We've got your average triple dump miles per gallon, at least we are able to get. And how many diesel in gallons you have left. And this is engine hours, basically what you are running. And there is your odometer, and we've got one more screen here. Now this axle load, I had mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, that is always going to say 9649. You are not able to change that. And then you can turn it completely off if needed. And this truck has really soft suspension also, so you guys may need to get that edited, at least if you're gonna get the truck when it's released. I do know it sways a lot for me. But I've got my cabin suspension and everything down at 0 with the exception of trailer, so that's probably having something to do with it. And if I move those up a quarter way up the scale, we'll probably be right on par with SCS trucks in terms of movement. Basically, Martin, it's one of the dams in Washington, and in the game there is a light show in the evening for the dam. That does not happen every night. It is completely random. No, I've got my basically my chat window, and so I can monitor OBS on my right monitor. My main monitor now is a 27-inch 144 hertz gaming panel. I don't have anything on the left. Basically, the picture that you guys are seeing that was an older setup, I'm pretty much getting everything updated to 27-inch panels. Whoa, we almost rolled it again. I know right near the beginning of the stream I almost did that, and twice in one, that driving outside view really got me there on that one.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
We saved it and didn't roll over, though. That's the best part. What's Mr. Gallen gonna wait here to see 20 miles before he pulls out? on the outskirts of Vegas right now. I'm running mid-90s for FPS. Now, that is going to depend strictly on your systems. This is not as bad as other times of Frank Peru's models of destroying frame rates, although it can still affect your system.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right. Take the exit on the right. Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right.
Hey, Miles, how's it going today?
Use the right lane, then turn right. Turn right. Turn left. You have arrived.
Next date is more than likely going to be Utah, and I'm going to take a wild guess for a release around November, December. Yeah, I am not sure what to tell you, Martin. Now, one thing that I haven't done yet is to check whether or not advanced coupling works on this. So let's go ahead and get the trailer disconnected here. Go ahead and pull up. I'm just going to double check and make sure I do have it enabled. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Advanced trailer coupling is enabled. Alright, so let's double check here. Perfect. It is fully enabled for advanced trailer coupling. Alright, if you guys were not here at the beginning of the stream, we're going to go ahead and through some of the truck options once again. So we get 5 different chassis. We get a day cab, and these next 3 are all going to be flat tops. We've got a 56-inch low roof, 56-inch little bit of a high rise or a mid roof, and we go to a 73-inch high-rise or a mid-roof. And then we go to what we're currently driving, the stand-up 73-inch skyrise. We've got 6 different options for the chassis. Several different engines here. I'm currently running an X15, but you do have the A26 that is still currently being developed, so we may get additional updates for that. And we've got a whole bunch of different transmissions ranging from 10 speeds all the way up to 18s. 4 different interiors with 2 different colors. We got the additional gauges in gray and black cherry, or without the gauges, gray and black cherry. Some default skins here, nothing too wild, and a whole bunch of accessories. So we've got painted parts, we've got chrome parts. The one thing a lot of people like to look at is here, just like the actual truck, we've got paint and chrome there. And we move to the front, we've got paint and chrome, or you can even throw on a full chrome bumper. So let's go back to the paint and chrome, and some options here for this piece right here. We're going to change that to chrome. And then we've got another option right here for some chrome around the truck itself. So we've got additional metal there. We've got some metal fender guards there. If we move here, we've got your chrome wheel arch to go all the way around. And again, on the grille, plastic, paint, or chrome, and same thing for the bars. We move up to the visors. We've got here 3 different types here. We've got your stock, then we've got these here in black, paint and chrome, a custom visor, and then also a bigger chrome visor. Door handles cannot be changed. On your stacks, you've got a grass burner, which you can kind of see in there, or we've got your stock exhaust on the side of the cab. And we move back here, we've got your chrome mudguards. Those are always going to be there. On your flow belows, which are included, we got paint and plastic, all paint, or paint and chrome. And also again on the mirrors, black, paint and chrome. And wheels you can pretty much customize however you'd like. And for the badge here, this A26 or Cummins, you will not be able to change that. So if I move to a Cummins engine, we're actually going to move down here. We change that to a Cummins badge. We go back to the A26. It moves that back to the A26. So that is automatically changed. Interior wise, not a whole lot. Hood mirrors, we got plastic, paint, and chrome. We've got looks like a Pegasus or a Swan there, and then also a metal deflector. And that, guys, is the International LT625 being released this Friday on the SCS forums. And I am going to get on out of here for this evening. If you did enjoy today's live stream, I do want to thank you for leaving a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button, then enable notifications by clicking on the bell. We're on the road to 1,000. Last count, I believe it was 880. So definitely subscribe and help the channel grow. Have a great rest of your Monday evenings. Keep your shiny sides up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.